Hello everyone, welcome back to White Knuckle. Today our challenge is nothing too complex. I wanted something like fairly straightforward today. That's just the energy that I have right now. My yesterday was a little rough for me. I won't get like specifically into the details of it, but I just need something chill right now. So our challenge today is we are just doing row perks. Not overwhelmed, but we're doing needles, paranoia, and terror. So again, I might put those on the screen so you can look at them a little bit longer, just so you can get an idea of what those are in case you don't know. Nothing too complex. We won't be taking any other perks. We will be doing items as per usual. Actually, that's not completely true. I will be taking overwhelm once we get to it, just because. We're also using some interesting hands. These are the QS marked hands by, well, I'm not exactly sure. I saw 3 different names. I saw Queen, Queen Selection, and Avia Queen. Or Avia Queen, however you want to say that. So I'm not exactly sure. Whichever. it's one of them. So yeah, but these are really, really cool hands. I don't exactly know if they're supposed to be row inspired, but they definitely have that look to them. So I'm just gonna say to myself that they are. And you know, I would have used my row marked hands, or my row marked hands. Wow, that was very terrible. Bad on my part. I apologize. But yeah, I would have used my own row marked hands, but we've already used those before. Not to say I'm not going to use them again, but I saw these ones and I wanted to check them out too. They look really cool. So, not opposed in the slightest. We're not going to be taking any other perks, just so you know. I will be taking roaches and stuff and regular items, but no other perks. I saw that other roach there, but I've gone too far. Any items we can get that would be of high value, though, I do want to take, just because, you know, I believe I could stack these items, if I hope I'm not mistaken on that, but I believe I can do that. So I can get, like, or not items, but the perks themselves, you know, later. If we get, like, an altar either in, Pipeworks, if we get lucky, or, obviously, in, Abyss. So, if that does end up happening, I think we can get, like, needles and stuff more than once. Or terror, or paranoia, or whatever, so let's hope we get a few altars as well, just to really spruce things up, but who knows what'll happen. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well as always. Again, I know I said that I was not having the best time. I won't, again, go too much into the details of that. I will say, though, I feel like it was, like, predicted. I'm not, like, a spiritual person or anything like that. I don't like to be like that. Or, you know, like, what's the term? I don't mean to... not spiritual. I don't remember. What's the term that I'm thinking of? I'll put it on screen, because I'm not going to remember it, and I know I'm not. Superstitious. I got it. I figured it out. My brain loaded in the word. I had to, like... I'm running on, like, low speed. I gotta, you know, get a better RAM. It's expensive now, though. You know, those good old RAM prices right now. Anyway. Is that dumb? Yes, it is. But regardless, I'm not superstitious, but literally like an hour before I got some, like, you know, some news that I wasn't the happiest about. I have a guitar that has been hanging on my bedroom wall on, like, this little hanger for years now, and it just decided to fall. For no reason, nothing touched it. I didn't even know it was that. I have cats that like to get into things. I thought it was something they did, and they were all, like, just asleep, and I'm like, what the hell happened? Go figure, the thing just fell. Guitar is fine. Totally good. It's this old 7-string that I have. What am I doing? I said I'm not taking any perks. What am I doing? I caught myself in the right time. Anyway. But yeah, so, you know. Good stuff. I think we got a lot of food. I don't need all this stuff. I really don't. That's fine, we'll figure it out. But yeah, no, it fell. Guitar is fine. I've had the guitar That specific guitar that fell, it's a 7-string guitar. It's a little Ibanez guitar. I say little, it's a big guitar. It's a 7-string. It's a 7-string. It's a good guitar. I bought it in high school because I wanted to have a guitar of my own, and I was like, you know, I was pretty new to learning how to play guitar, and I was like, you know what would be really cool is if I played a guitar with another string. Not a good reason to like start learning how to play a 7-string guitar, by the way. It is not. And I want you to know that in case you were ever curious if that was a good reason. I mean, if you have some common sense, I think you would figure out that that's not a good reason to learn a 7-string, but that's what I did. I was like, oh, it has another string. I'll be like a little bit cooler than everybody. It wasn't exactly that. I was also like, I like the idea of having like an extended range and having a little bit of extra like functionality to this guitar than a normal guitar. It was kind of like a future-proofing thing to me, you know? I was like, well, if I ever want to tune lower, but I also still want to play a 6-string, then I've got it. So there's that. This is right when I started learning guitar. It's funny, I was in a music class, but I was in this music class in high school, not to play music, but to, there's a grub room, right? I don't know, there's a... I think I might have already gone past it. Anyway. Regardless, I was in this music class for the lighting. They needed some person to do, like, manage the lights for, like, shows at other schools and other places, not just schools, but mainly. So, I was in this class mainly because the music teacher's a really nice guy. I feel like most music teachers are. But, he was a really nice guy. And he was like, you know, take my art or my music class that's like just for like band practice, basically. It's like a class that was specifically for people that were in the band that wanted to get like extra practice and also get a school credit for it. Which is pretty rad, honestly, but yeah, so it's like, okay, cool. Oh yeah, this is the scanner. Should I take this with me? You know what, I'm gonna take that with me. No, I shouldn't, should I? Emergency. Should I take that with? I shouldn't take that with me, right? Because technically it's going to despawn the flashlight. I think, unless they don't do that anymore, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I don't know if I'm into that. Why is that solid? I rarely go this way. But, whatever. Anyway. This is why I rarely go this way, because I don't know how to get over from... Oh, right, there's a little ledge. Little lip. I forgot. I forgot. That's my bad. But anyway, so I was in this music class literally just to be like the tech guy. I rarely did anything. Which is very cool, but like the alternative was I was like part of this shitty photography class that like I was learning nothing from. So I definitely learned more from that music class still. Like just like life lessons. Which, you know, is not the music teacher's responsibility, but it ended up being the case, and I'm very appreciative of it. So, you know. Thank you to my music teacher at the time. Or my whatever teacher, I guess. But I still learned how to play guitar. I just did it on my own terms while I was in that music class. And I would be able to, like, ask people in the music class, like, what does this mean? It was really weird. It's weird being in a music class and then learning how to, like, play a guitar from people in that music class, rather than like the teacher that could teach you how to do that. You know, it's a very weird way to go about it, and I'm definitely not a great guitar player at all. I'm pretty bad, but I can get it done. You know, like that's what matters. I can get it done. I can do what I need to do. Can I get that? I've never gone this way to go up here before. Why don't I do that? That's so much better. I can, like, skip that steam. Anyway. But yeah, so I bought the 7-string to, like, learn, and then... I had a 6-string that was my dad's, but he never, like, learned on it. It was something that... that my mom had bought years ago for my dad, and that's what I learned on, and then I bought the 7-string. Then I bought a bass to learn a bass as well. Actually, I think I bought the bass first. I can't quite remember. What do I need for this? I need a rebar and a couple... I'm good, man. I believe. Yeah, I'm totally fine. All right. Good shit. We'll do this the not weird itemless way. Good for me, I suppose. I'm a little confused about the stamina on this. I mean, I have to use the icons. I can't use anything else. Okay. Just gonna eat food, just because. There we go. Anyway, you guys know I've done this before. But yeah, I have a good chunk of instruments. I have the 7-string. I have the like really cheap 6-string that I first learned on. I have a 4-string bass. Like a, I think it's a Squire bass. I could be wrong. It's a nice one though. It's like it's Squire, but it's like it's, you know, pretty nice for a Squire. I'm tooting my own horn, but like, you know, I like it. It's nice because it has a lot of customizability. It has like 4 knobs on it. It's nice. I like it. Oh no! I've never done that before. How did I do that? I mean, we're fine, but damn, son. All right. Anyway, I was gonna. Oh yeah. You know what? I need to stop talking about music stuff. I need to not do all that. Because I was going to last time and I didn't do it at all. I was gonna like, a bunch of you have left like comments on some of the videos, which it's so strange to me. It never happens to me. So I'm very thankful. Thank you everybody who's interacted and left a comment. I haven't interacted with your comments because I was gonna do so in the videos, and then I keep forgetting to do so. So I apologize. I very much do. So you know, in no particular order. I got a comment from Monkeyman3448, shoutouts to you, about, well, a few things, but the main one that stuck out to me was talking about, in the Roach video, asking if maybe there would be, like, do I think there will be lore, or is there lore, explaining why roaches are the currency? That's a great question. And actually, generally about the lore, I feel like I don't know nearly as much as I should. Because, I don't know about you, but whenever I'm playing this game, I want to read, like, the lore notes, but I'm also, like, worried about, you know, the game's still going, the mass is still coming, or, like, teeth is, or face, or whatever, so I'm, like, worried. And I don't want to read the notes, because I'm like, hold on, the game's still going, I can't stop for this. I'm in go, go, go mode. And so I've picked up a lot of notes, and I've taken screenshots of them, but I never go back and read them, so, like, as much as I should know the lore, I don't. This is probably the one I know the best, actually. Actually, you know what? Fun thing here? You get a roach if you recycle this. Because recycling is good for the planet. See? But yeah. Anyway, I'm doing this. Oh, okay, that is still there. I just wanted to do that for roaches. Free roaches. I should have saved it for, sacrificing to an altar. We did not get the Pipeworks altar room. Anyway, what's our perks just because we're here? What do we got? Not bad, not bad, not bad, not terrible. It's pretty good, pretty good. But yeah, so... what I wanted to say is, I think the Calming Buddy... I had this idea. I think Calming Buddy should, if they ever, like, fully release that, obviously. I think that should pause the game whenever you, like, read a note. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, but I think it's a great idea. I feel like when I thought that, I was like, oh, I'm a genius. That's exactly how they should do it. And I sound super narcissistic saying that, but... I'm just saying, it's a good idea. That would also be very calming. I think that's my most, like, panicky thing. Like, at least when I was, like, first playing the game. Now I'm like, whatever, I'll just take a screenshot, I'll read it later, but I don't. As much as I wish I did. I have a general idea of the lore of this game, but it's not like... It should be better, is all I'm saying. And, like, the parts that I do know, I'm like, oh, it's very interesting, but, like, I just don't interact with it, because I'm like... But I need to get to Abyss. Teeth is currently chasing me right now. I don't have time for this, you know? And that's where I am. I know he's out, but...
Warning. Any sign of disunity or dissent must be expression to your lethal or will review liaison immediately.
Look at this. Sorry, I'm getting, like, real locked in. Look at me. Oh. Look at this. I've been doing so good on teeth lately. Just gotta say. No problem at all. Just keep going. Anyway, sorry. I was real locked in on that one. Returning to stuff. There's other comments you guys had. I was talking about the term slimp. And, who mentioned that? The Big Yeet. 123. Appreciate the comment, but I also don't. You mentioned that it's possible that maybe the typo of slimp being, or originally being, or supposed to be slime, or slimes, was apparently maybe not a typo, and your theory is that somebody was mixing the word slime and simp. Which, you know, you might be right. I don't have any way to ask this person, at this point in time. And honestly, I don't want to know. I'd rather it not be that. Personally. I'm okay if it's not. And if it is, well, again, we'll never know. If that's your headcanon, then I guess, you know, go with it, but, I don't know. At some point, I'll go into more of a deep dive about just me and who I am, because I realize, like, I have this, I don't know what I can even call it, but, because I've done, like, streams in the past, I'm, like, in this, and I've been in it a while, not just with these videos, but I've been in this state where I just kind of, like, feel like I've said everything about myself, and, like, all of you guys know that, but, like, a lot of you guys don't, obviously. And, like, I know that logically, I just feel like, oh, I'm gonna be repeating myself, but then it'll be like, wait, no, none of you guys know, like, this, and this. Because obviously you don't. What? I'm a good singer? I'm kidding. Alright. Gonna get some extra roaches. You know, if I'm already doing so... Actually, milk check. Milk! How much do you think milk is worth on a row altar? I don't even know. I'm just taking high-end items that I can do. I'm not going to do a grub because that is blasphemy. But I do see Delta Dan over there. You know, I don't have to grab anything there. I think I'm good. I had a lot of flares. Do we sacrifice that? I don't know. How much do flares give you on a row altar? I really don't know. I don't sacrifice to a row altar outside of Overwhelm most of the time. So I don't know the values of everything. Like, I generally know, but, like, not specifically. I just have a general guesstimate. So, it be what it be. Oh, this was the room on the item list last time that I was worried about, but we didn't get it. And I'm very thankful for that. I should actually swap this for now. It's a good idea. I had another comment about teeth. Shooting the flares. I shoot the flares directly at teeth, and I know you don't have to do that. That comment was from Tara, which is a long-time viewer of mine. Sup, Tara. But yes, I'm aware that you don't need to shoot directly at teeth to make teeth go away. But I do it because, and I don't think it happens as much now, but there was a time, probably like, I feel like it's even happened like before the anniversary update, where sometimes you just shoot the general area where teeth is, and you'd be like, oh, teeth should go away, and then just that doesn't happen. For whatever reason. Just the game feels like today, in particular, teeth is going to stick around, because teeth feels like it. I would love to be able to jump from here. Okay, there we go. I'm going a little slow here. Just for my safety. But yeah, so I'm aware of that. Look, I'm never gonna I'm not gonna claim that I play this game perfectly. I would never do that. I don't. My main thing is playing this game not so much for speed, but consistency. And so far, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I feel like I've been alright. Could be better, could be worse, but I think overall consistency of runs getting to the end has been pretty good. So that's my biggest claim to fame with White Knuckle. And giving face sunglasses, apparently. So there's that as well. Honestly, kind of the perfect way for it to be. But anyway. Was that everything? I know there's a few more comments. Trying to remember them a little bit. I do have them written down, but that's also, we're playing Wuckle. It's hard to hard to look at the same time. Hold on, let me get a little out of this vent. Yes. Oh, I was asked about that video actually, the normal guy video, and what I meant by me being a normal guy, and I don't know, I'm just a normal guy. The actual like joke answer is just I just put that because it was just a completely normal run. That's the only reason I put that there. But also that I was being asked like if I meant like either being, was I like being a normal guy by not being like a pro and going fast? And I don't know if I was being asked that in terms of like, oh, are you saying that because you haven't gone, or you're not going fast, or like I was going fast? I don't know. I don't know if they thought I was going fast or going slow. I would say I wasn't going that fast, because I generally am not. Okay. I don't need this food. Injectors are great, so I need to find a row altar. And I would like to sacrifice. We wanted that for Overwhelm, of course. We got a lot of flares. I think we're pretty good. I'm just gonna take all this. I mean, I could sacrifice the flares, but I don't know if I should. Well, I kind of do. I want to. If we get an altar, I might do the flare gun. I don't know though. You know what? I'll keep it on me. Better to have it than to not. So that works for me. Any roaches in here? Just real quick, so I can some stuff put away. Just one little guy. What a guy. Who else is here? Ooh, hello, flat roaches. Don't mind if I do. I don't like that big roach, but that's fine. We don't need to interact with him. There we go. Look at that. A nice amount of roaches. Do I need to farm roaches? No, but I'm here and I can do it. Also, I should obviously always do this. I don't know why I don't do this. A few free roaches for no reason. And let's go. So yeah, let's hope we find a row altar. I don't know what I should be sacrificing, really, to do that. I think an injector is all I really need to get the possibility of a perk. I think? I know there's also the possibility of P-beans, which honestly I'm fine with, too. But, you know, I'd like to be able to stack my perks. Again, I'm pretty sure we can't stack them. This is what happens when I never go for them, because I don't actually remember. So there's that. Oh, and also, yes, apparently it's very weird to put the hammer in the right hand, which, I guess so, I don't know. But I was being called out on doing that. I don't know, it's just the way I learned it. I like it in this hand. Don't ask me why, it's not like I know the answer, but, I just like it there, you know? It just feels right. Literally. So, maybe I should fill you guys in on, like, on me, by the way, because I haven't really done that. Again, I do want to make it clear, some of you guys are watching me for the first time, well, a lot of you are, and again, very appreciative of that. This channel's safeBLUE, but I go by Risk Red, that's my main channel. This is just my second channel. The name is very much a joke, obviously. I mean, if you think about it for 2 seconds, I feel like you'll get it. But yes, I'm a Canadian man. I did some streams for a while back in the day. I had like a couple years ago, anyway. Why did this lose the redness? Does that normally happen? I don't even know. Here, have an injector. This gonna give me something? Oh, give me a blink eye. I guess I'll take that. That's appreciative. I don't think I can do anything more, right? Oh, I can. Do I get another blink eye? Ah. Okay, what if I do this in pill? 2 in 1. Another blink eye. You know what? I'll just take the blink eyes, honestly. Maybe I'm getting that because I can't stack these. I thought I could, but whatever. Or I'm doing it wrong, which, let's be honest, I probably very much am. I'm dumb. Anyway. Doesn't matter. I'll use blink eyes, man. Do you think I won't? The answer is actually no, I probably won't, because I'll forget I have them. But don't worry about that. Honestly, I probably should have just used them. I could easily have gotten up there. Would have been much faster. Oh well. But yes. I think that's all the comments. There's probably another one that I'm forgetting right now. There's probably a few that I'm forgetting, but I think that was the main ones. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're all right. Everybody else that left a comment, I know somebody else that left a comment that they're an Amazing Digital Circus fan, as well as a Wackle fan, just like me. So, you know, sick, dude. That's pretty cool. I kind of feel bad whenever I say I'm an Amazing Digital Circus fan, because I know, like, there's kind of almost like a stigma around that. Like, it's like, ooh, don't say you're a Digital Circus fan. Like, that's like a bad... It's like saying you use Reddit. You know? The same kind of difference. Which, you know, here's the thing. I'm gonna say it. I use Reddit. But, like, I don't use Reddit for, like, sharing opinions. I think once you start doing that, things are bad. You know? Like, immediately things get way worse when you start, like, going, like, I'm gonna use Reddit to share my opinion and see what other people think, and then argue about it. Don't do that. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have opinions. That's not what I'm trying to claim. I'm just saying, like, if you're using Reddit for that, that's, like, the worst thing. Same as Twitter. They both have that problem. It's a different experience, I would say, but it's not far off. It's pretty much the same result, which is that it usually just goes bad and makes things ultimately worse. And there's other things about it, but I like Reddit for, like, just, like, talking about, like, factual things. You know, like, technical stuff, like getting, like, technical advice, or just, like, you know, advice on, like, art tips or something like that, and somebody's sharing that or whatever. Meme sharing is also pretty good, like, just stuff like that, you know? I feel like if you do it for that, it's not too bad. I don't know, maybe I'm the core demographic, though, and actually I'm a toxic Redditor. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't use Twitter, because that's awful, and I don't want to ever use Twitter. We're just gonna use our blink eye. I think we're good, man. I mean, that was pretty straightforward, but I kind of figured it would be. I went a little slow. It is what it is. But those are all the row perks. Pretty straightforward one. Just kind of wanted to talk with you guys. Again, I really do appreciate the support on these videos. Again, I'm trying to do them pretty consistently, but there will be gaps here and there, so I do apologize for that. Not to talk about cars again, but I'm hoping to get my tires changed. Well, I'm probably doing that right now as this video is up. I'm probably doing that currently. As you're, like, if you're watching this right when it came out, that's probably exactly where I am. And I'm probably not having a great time, because the less time I can spend at a dealership, the better. I just, you know, it feels like a money hole half the time. It's like, oh, can I get the scratch buffed out? That'll be $300. It's not like that, but you know what I mean. It's like going to the bank to, like, do something serious. It's like, oh god, no, I don't want to. You don't want to do that. That's a scary place. But anyway, well, again, thank you guys for the support on this. I know this was kind of like a pretty basic challenge. There wasn't a lot to it, but it was just something I wanted to do, because I don't really ever use those perks. So, you know, Cool stuff, I think. We're going to try to do something a little bit more different, a little more unique, maybe a little bit more challenging next time. I'm not exactly sure. So I hope to see you there. But that's everything for today. Thank you guys so much as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.